Hi YouTube, it's me, Emma Jane. It's been a while since I last did a rant of the day. I mean, woo! It's been long. It's been long. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. As you can see, I got a different hairstyle. My hair, as you saw yesterday, my hair was in braids. So when I took it off, it looks all frizzy, like the 80s style. So it's cool. And I have this hairstyle today. Woo! Okay, something different. Okay, so let's get on. As you can see, the title of this rant of the day is Fake People Who Always Talk. Okay, no one requested it. I was having this conversation yesterday with one of my classmates, and obviously she's been commenting that she's kind of bored of people that keep on probably that. Listen, I'm not going to mention names. I don't who, because she hasn't mentioned names. So that people that talk so much, they say, oh, you have to come in because this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. If you don't come into college, you're in trouble. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so when she came in, she was she was in a surprise. I mean, like, was the people that so much asked her to come in were in yesterday in college? No, they were not. I need to speak about two people that the two people weren't in for a reason. One of them because they had to stay for some delivery that they needed to wait, and the other one was in a went for audition for acting. So for university, he got lost for 3 hours, poor guy. So he had to go back until to July. So yeah, what I'm referring to, the people that came yesterday was five of us. Like, yesterday was in the morning, it was three of us, and then three went four, and then when it was tutorial, it went for 4 to 5 people. It was really surprising that people talk so much crap, and is known as hypocrites. That's what we call it. We normally call this. That's their name. Nice to meet you, hypocrite. Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, so what I mean by this is that it's very boring. I mean, like, I feel her what she's saying. I mean, like, what's the point telling someone if you don't come in, this will happen? Oh, because the teacher said so, blah 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 blah. But then the next day she comes in, and the people who said it are not in. And it's one of them people that in Spanish we use this word for someone that talks so much nonsense. Is in Colombia we label them as blantinoso or blantinosa if she's a female. Either way, it means like someone who talks so much, someone that is very talkative, and they never shut up. So okay, so it's very annoying. I mean, I feel what she's saying. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I can't stand people who talk so much crap. Plus, one, because I don't have time. Sorry. One, I don't have time for it. Two, it's not my business. And three, why? What's the point? What's the point in telling me as if I would care? I mean, with some people I would care, but I just care less what other people say because at the end of the day, it's not even their business. They need to worry about their future. Don't worry about others. I mean, I'm trying to worry about this, which is a freaking script. Which is a script, by the way. I mean, like, I have to do things, and I know a couple of friends that might be talking about me behind my back. I don't know. Would I be pissed? No. Will I have time for immaturity? No, I do not, because I'm thinking about my future here. Like, oh well. So yeah, that is all. That's one of them. For people that talk so much, they just they stop to ask someone and ask them to come to college or go to here. Why are you not here? Or blah, 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 blah. But then the next day you're not there. I mean, it feels like it's saying to you, look who's talking, mate. Look who's talking. I mean, I have experienced it myself. I mean, when I was in school, with my classmates, we do get along, but there's one of them that gets on our nerves because she talks so much crap, so much buffoo. It's just, oh my god, it's so, ugh. It's so draining and it's just really boring. It really bores me and just then think I'm gonna have time for their nonsense. I really don't have time for it. Oh, sorry guys, I don't even know why I'm yawning. And yeah, that's really it as well. I mean, and she talks so much nonsense. And so much the nonsense. People that talk so much nonsense and they think they consider you as friends, they're not. One, I'll tell you what. She used to be my friend. I mean, like, one, I tell you why I didn't like her. Then I didn't hated her. I just didn't want to know anything about her. I mean, like, I just wanted her out of my way. Don't even bother calling me my friend or don't even ask me to tell you, oh, you're my friend or whatever. Because to me, that I just really care less. Barely. I know it sounds a bit harsh, but yeah. But I'm just not that one of them people who talk direct. The only way you're saying it is when I ignore you quietly, like in a polite way. I find it in a way, in a polite. You don't need to say it. You just need to back off. That's what I do. One, did I being accused of something false? Something I didn't do? Yes. I was accused by one of my classmates. My classmates were against me because apparently I pushed one of my classmates while we were on trip, and that wasn't even true. And she just literally naturally slipped and she said I pushed her. Literally, I was in front of her and she just said I pushed her. And then, and this is the thing, a year after, so much the nonsense, and she said, "Oh, what was it?" I was like, "Oh, I realized it wasn't you." And it's just like, I was like, "Do you know?" I was like, "But wait, you accused me of something I didn't do, and now you're saying, oh, it wasn't me now." So I really don't understand why you bother saying it now. Why didn't you say it a year ago? It's a bit stupid. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Um, Friends like that, they're not friends. Friends like that say, oh, they accused you a year ago, and then a year after, they say, oh, but it wasn't her fault. It wasn't her. I literally slipped down the stairs because she thinks I'm that stupid. Because there are people that always underestimate me. Because one, because I'm shorter. Two, because one, I'm a midget. Two, probably because I'm Latin. Three, because I can speak two languages. And probably she might have thought I might be retarded or stupid. Little does she know that I was gifted with a good memory. That's why I got into acting, mainly because of that too. Um, I inherited that inheritance. I got it from my mother because she's got a good memory, and she thought she could underestimate the way I am, thinking, oh, she might have a bad memory. She might have forgotten. No, my darling, I don't forget. I don't forget humiliations people had given me in the past. And people just think, oh, but you're friends and this and that. That's not friendship. Friends are those that I got. One of my friends that is truly a good friend is that she doesn't go partying, she doesn't smoke, she doesn't drink, uh, she still studies, she goes to work, she works and studies, and she was born here. And when I was in a relationship, she never said rumors about me. And that's what she got upset with. She thought it was me, and when she realized it was the other one, and she said that's not friendship. So she kind of disowned her as a friend. We kind of disowned her as a friend, because friends don't go behind their backs and bitch about other people. I mean, like, it's not nice. I mean, like, it's not nice to go around behind people's back and talk about bad about them. I listen, but it's usually with my mom. Let's say we don't bitch about people. We don't. We comment on things, and between me and her, we talk about it. But when we go outside, we don't talk about those things to other people. And my mom always told me it's between you and me. You don't go to help people. And this classmate that I had before in the past, probably her parents might have thought, oh, poor child, the poor Latin girl. Yeah, she might have been hidden by her mother or parents. And did my mum whip me in the past? Yeah, when I was misbehaving. That's pretty much natural. It's not a big thing. I mean, like, and with her families, they think spanking is wrong. Okay, whatever. Spanking or no spanking, blah, 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 I just don't care. It's just, to me, I just cannot be asked. I cannot be asked what people think. I just cannot. Just cannot. Why do I feel so uncomfortable like this? Excuse me. Let me just be right back. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is a lot better. Oh, okay. This is much better than before. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, hello, kisses. Just filling in a bit more. There we go. Okay, so that is not friendship. I mean, fake people, they say, oh, that's my friend. And reality, they're not. They're just saying it just for the sake of it. And they just talk. They talk nice things about you in your front face. And when you're gone, yeah, and it's, oh, I can't stand her. And they just continue. The tongue, it just goes wrong, on. It's dangerous. Dangerous, telling you that. I've experienced it. I've seen it myself, especially when you're in a relationship as well. You might have those kind of things as well. They shocks you. I went out with a guy like not so long ago, but 3-4 years ago. I thought at one point he was a friend, and when we started dating, I thought he was a good boyfriend. I thought this could be a chance to start a relationship, like, like any other girl would think of. Get love and affection, like all girls would wish for, right? Little did I know, they did warn me, but obviously when you're in love, you don't listen. He's like, yeah, whatever. And when my other classmates back in the day, that's why I quit, for to get rest, have a massive, like, a year-long rest from everything. I didn't want to know anything about the world. I just wanted to be at home. At one point, I at one point my one of the girls told me, "Oh, you have no, so you are very naive. Like, how could you believe in that guy? He's so mean. It's like, what do you mean? He's like, huh? I was really confused, like confused. I was like, oh, when he said the friendship, oh, she was so annoying and she was this, she was that. Uh, I had to hide from her and this and that, blah 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 blah. And now in a relationship, I have to put a bag over her face so I couldn't see her face. Wow, that's fucked up. So messed up. That is so messed up. I mean, the hell? I mean, like, I don't know what. Anyways, but okay, guys, if you're in a relationship, you need to see clearly what kind of person you need to know, get to know the person who you're dating with. I mean, like, while they go to work or college or whatever, they do get to talk to their friends and ask them questions. Did they mention him? Did they say anything good about them? And you tell them to be honest. I mean, like, in that way, you can, if it's a good person and she really loves you, that's lucky for you. Or if you're a girl, same way, if they're dating a guy, then it's good for you then. But if it's a person that has said horrid things like I had experience with, I guess it's not the person for you. I mean, like, sorry to sound harsh. I mean, and losing hope. But sometimes reality is harsh. I mean, at the end of the day, reality is harsh. Reality is hard. Reality is cruel. Sometimes we have to face it, even when we don't like it, whether we like it or not. I mean, that's how it is at the moment. Like, we live in this harsh world that we will get crushed. Oh, why were you yawning today? That's so ridiculous. Anyway, so that's one of the things I wanted to say as well. So, no fret, guys. It's like, they're not, you're not at the end of the world yet. Not yet. The world will end somehow in a different way as you're least expected. But anyways, it's pretty sad to think where people have friends like Katie. Like, if you live in London and you kind of heard of the betrayal of Katie Price's friend. What a friendship! Oh wow, like so many years of friendship, like 20 years of friendship, and her friend was also chosen to be the godmother of the wedding of Katie Price's, I think, third wedding, and also she was also she was there in the wedding. I mean, that she helped out and stuff. Okay, what I mean is that if you heard the story that she and Katie Price's husband were in an affair. They were literally in an affair, they were having an affair. So yeah, I mean, obviously Katie Price is furious. I mean, and she did react as like, I cannot believe 20 years of friendship and she does this. It's just one of the questions. Sometimes they could be years and years of friendship. Sometimes it's like a month or 2 months. That's why one of my classmates, I mean, like, she keeps it real. She keeps it honest, and she's like, she had this friend. So much the lies, so much the betrayal, and she's like, bitch, please. That's a phrase. If you get to know her, she's a pretty funny girl. She's lovely. She's awesome. I mean, thumbs up to my classmate. I mean, that she's one of them people that she speaks out her mind, whether people like it or not. She just has an opinion about life itself. I when she says it seriously. She doesn't joke. She may be my height because we both are the same height, like small. But she is like honest, and she does not take nonsense as anything else. I mean, she spoke out her mind about a certain guys that the type of guy she likes, and there's a guy that she doesn't like. I mean, there's a classmate that we had, but now he moved to circus course, so uh, she doesn't like him. She doesn't like him in an inch. Yes, of course. One, he's black. Two, he think he's the baddest guy in the classroom. Dude, you're from Nigeria. I mean, when we first met him, like when he first came to London like 3 years ago, he was a sweet guy. I mean, like he was a really cool guy. You got to get to know him, um, and he was just a normal guy. And then a year after we came back from the summer holidays, which is 3 months holidays, um, all of a sudden he's trying to become like the way London would speak, like Wagwan blood. Yes, and this and that, nah, fam, blah blah blah. And you think he's so bad? It's like, yeah, man. It's like, and he was never like that. I was like, what the hell? Like, it's pretty saddening. Like, but anyways, that side, that's why she doesn't like him. Yeah, a teaching attention seeker, and the one who she was saying that she's kind of a fake friend. I don't have time for this. And once I break a friendship, when we break friendship, is never again. And she is for real. She's being for real. I was like, no, it's her fault. I mean, what's the point in hiding it? I mean, like, she couldn't have said so. I mean, everyone else knew, but why is it so difficult in telling me, the person that she's mainly close to? So yeah, excuse me. So that was the rant of the day for fake people. So if you're a person who likes to bitch about people or being a hypocrite, that even though you're late, even though someone's late or didn't turn up to college or didn't turn up to work, and you might have texted them through WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, or wherever place around the world the information to come on time, and you should be on, you should whatever. And if you're not in, I mean, that makes you fake, right? It means you're a hypocrite yourself. I mean, it's better to worry about. This is why when my teachers ask me, where's this person? Why is he not in? Have you sent him a message? And you know, the only thing I say is like, I wish I could send those messages, but I give up because I don't have time for sending people messages, whether they're coming in or not. If they're coming in, they will always let me know if you're not coming. Let me know, just send me a text, this and that. Thankfully, my two classmates let me know and they were not going into college. So I said, oh, yesterday the two class clowns were not able to come to college because they had audition. The other one had to do with family delivery. They had to wait. That he had to wait because his parents works in hospital like nearly 24 hours, like full time. So he had to stay alone, whereas his younger sibling had to go to school. So he had, since he's eldest, he had the responsibility to at least wait until it's delivered. Okay, the other thing is that's you know that they didn't come in and were not able to make it. At least they let us know. When you come to college in London, that's how it is. If you're not in, you literally failed practically the whole course. Pretty messed up. But if you turn up to college, you try at least to turn up on time. And I usually text or phone my teachers or my classmates. I usually, when I feel I'm gonna be late, I usually send them a message through WhatsApp or text message or call my teacher, my tutor. So usually that's how I do it, and I just let them know I'm gonna be late. That simple. That simple. I mean, not so difficult. Not an excuse. I mean, I never have an excuse. That's why I got pretty much a pretty good attitude. Um, that's about it, I think. I mean, fake people, you guys should stop talking. I mean, like, if someone is late, if someone is not able to make it, or they were able to get in touch with the teacher and let them know and stuff. But does it mean that you have to tell someone, oh, you have to be in because this and that, and you don't turn up the next day? That makes you a hypocrite and a bitch, and using bitchiness. I mean, this is pretty much annoying. I mean, it's not even necessary to do so. I don't even remember doing those kind of things to people. I mean, the thing is, when people don't turn up, they don't even let the teachers know. They don't let us know. And when the teachers ask, "Where is this person?" So I don't know. That's my legit, honest answers. Is I don't know, because we don't know. We literally don't know where the person is. I mean, we don't live with them. Two, we're not responsible in waking them up. Three, I mean, you just start to care less about them. So that's about it, guys. I mean, I know it might be a bit long, I guess. But the rant, that was the rant of the day. I mean, guys, if you're as bad as the other people when they're late, try not to boast and trying to tell others to come on time. Don't. I think you should stop worrying about others. I think you should start worrying about you. Don't worry about others if they're coming in. Don't worry if they didn't turn up. Don't worry if they failed. I mean, their grades is not your grades. Their certificates. If they get certificates, it's not your certificates. Yeah, you need to worry about yourself. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You worrying about other people. If you don't care, if you don't worry about you, if you don't care about yourself, there's no point in telling others those things. This is why I usually don't tell. I don't think I say to my classmates, "What time are you coming in?" Because I know there are some that are coming in late for a reason. So because they don't like the drama teacher, and so I'm gonna make revenge. I was like, whoa. Anyway, so that's one thing. Secondly, love yourself, worry about yourself, and stop caring about yourself. I started to worry about myself, about I started worrying about myself, my health, how to achieve, and things I want to achieve in life in general. Do I worry what my mom's going to say about it? No, because it's not my mom who's going to study. It's not my mom who's going to uni, or it's not my mom who's going to start working. By the way, my mom is retired. She's 71 and I'm only 26. So I have to step up my game and push my limits in getting things that is need to be done. Did I pass uni? No, I did not. I'm not even going to uni. I'm pretty much happy because it costs money. It's really expensive. London is very expensive. If you didn't know that, you think London's cheap, then you're wrong. London is not cheap. The only cheap is milk. The rest, everything else, like supermarket, food shopping, clothes shopping, like not just one, but probably a massive stack of clothes, socks and shoes. hairdressers, restaurants, video games, anything else that is like they come out new. Here is very expensive life. If we have to go even more expensive, the BMW, the BMW cars, the Bentley cars, the Harrods, very expensive. There's a shop here called Urban Outfitters. It's very expensive. There's this other shop called All Saints, very expensive. What I mean is there are expensive shops and there's cheap shops. So yeah, so that's why I'm not going to uni for that reason. It costs £9 for 3 years or a year, I think. And that's all, guys. So please remember to subscribe my channel, like the video, share this video, and also follow me on Twitter. So yay! Thanks for listening, guys. So, 안녕 everyone, and Selenki.